Hello and welcome to this week's podcast, and we have with us today the Ninja team, or most of you. So if we could have some introductions around the sofa, please. Who have we got with us?
I'll start them, I suppose. I'm Mod Asherz. I'm a technical content developer.
I am Mod Chaose. I am a QA tester.
I'm Mod Pi. I'm a game engine developer.
I am Mod Kelpie, and I am lead ninja.
I am Mod James, and I'm a video live streaming specialist.
And I'm Mod Matt He, the podcast monkey. So who do we have who's not on the sofa but in the Ninja team?
We've recently expanded the Ninja team, so in total we've got 4 developers. So in addition to Mod Asherz, we also have Mod Hunter as another technical developer, and we also have Mod Doctor as a content developer. We have a designer in Mod Timbo, who obviously does all the balancing stuff that people know him for.
With his dice.
Yep, with his dice.
And his balancing hat.
He's got a balancing hat now. Right, okay.
It's a nice hat. Yeah.
You can't do balancing without wearing the balancing hat.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a particular type of hat?
It's a very tall cat in the hat type hat.
Red and white striped.
Does that mean everything he balances has to rhyme?
Sure.
No, but we should make him do that now.
That is a thing now.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a ninja fix.
Okay, that's the next ninja fix.
We have a modder in Mod AOB, who isn't actually kind of working with us at the moment. He's helping out Team 1 with raids and such, but he'll be coming back with us in the near future. And then we have Mod Manti, the second QA tester. And then we have Mod Simon, who's another streaming specialist.
Yep, alongside me.
Yep.
So there is no way we could have fitted the whole team on this sofa?
No.
No, not without piling them on top of...
I think we could probably manage it if we really wanted.
It'd be very, very cosy.
They could be in the roof right now, but of course you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So obviously we've changed the team around a bit. Mm-hmm. So why was the team changed around? Why the new team set up?
So we expanded the team. The main reason being that Ninja stuff is been very popular over the last year or so that the Ninja team has existed.
Yeah.
So that's the Ninja fixes that kind of go out weekly, as well as some like Ninja projects and such.
Yeah.
And then in addition to that, we're also discussing that whole quantity over quality discussion of the amount of projects we release. So if we do choose to release less frequent updates, but with greater quality, it puts a bit more emphasis on the Ninja team to kind of provide that kind of still that weekly content sort of thing.
So still provide that constant
so
improvement.
If we do go that route, there would still be updates every week. So you would still have your bug fixes, your Ninja fixes.
Yeah.
And part of what we're looking to do is kind of just build on that a little bit further. So that's why we've expanded the team, really. Okay.
So what is the aim of the team? So what does the Ninja team actually do?
So once kind of like the new kind of setup was put together, Mod Pips gave a little presentation to us.
Yeah.
What it was kind of like, and we all kind of agreed and were happy with it. So our main aims are to continue with the weekly fixes and improvements that go out. They're very successful. Then there's the Ninja Spotlights. So the Ninja team have done that before. So an example is the circus improvements that the guys have done. So it's to continue with these, do them a bit more frequently. So that's taking a bit of the game and for spending like a week of development on it, improving it, kind of like a min-max mindset. So you're really trying to get the most out of it within that week. Yeah. Like improve it the most you can. And then release that. And so if we kind of like do those fairly frequently, the overall game, we're kind of improving it sort of thing.
Okay.
And then the Ninja projects. So kind of continuing with some of the projects that the guys have done over the past. They've done some really successful stuff, such as the Boss Slayer stuff, the Boss Pets. So we want to continue doing projects sort of thing. So there's stuff that's either kind of like driven from the team wants to do them. There's stuff that we take from players. There's general kind of like maintenance improvements to the game, larger projects. There is kind of like the seasonal type stuff and stuff that supports like the CM team, because obviously we had the DevCom team before who were doing that sort of thing, but we chose to collapse that team and put several of the people into improving the Ninja team. Yeah. So with that, the Ninja team take on those sort of things to help the CM team. And then we'll be looking to like maybe take some smaller stuff from Rune Labs as well. We already take kind of like Ninja fixes, but we might take some like small projects,
small improvements.
Yeah, so expanding upon that.
Okay, so how does the Ninja team get ideas about what they're going to add to the game? Where do they come from?
We get them from all over the place. Fairly early in the morning, I'll take a look at the first page of Reddit. If there's anything that's popular on there, it looks like it's feasible, I'll throw it on our list of things to consider.
Reddit does have a Ninja tag
It
label
does, yeah.
that we
Not everyone always gets it though. There's some that slip through the cracks.
Yeah, that's true.
The guys on the Reddit have been good though, because they've kind of encapsulated the suggestion flair in with the Ninja flair. So if you actually look for flair Ninja, suggestions are listed as well, which is good.
Then Twitter, of course, another big one.
Yeah,
hashtag
forums.
Ninja Fix is what we're looking at now.
I think all the ninjas are on Twitter as well now.
Pretty much.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
we all are.
So yeah, I think you can find the full list on the forums.
There's the Ninja forum section.
You know, they get in touch with us
There's
directly
the,
or use
a
the
selfish
hashtag.
plug.
There's a well, we can do, but there's also a list. If you
The
go
official
via
JMod
RuneScape's Twitter, RuneScape's got a list of all of the teams.
Yeah, to make sure that we don't lose anybody. Yeah. Okay.
Basically, any popular method of like discussing about the game.
We have our own forum just for
forum.
Ninja fixes and improvements, so you can post your ideas in there. We also put teasers out there as well.
Dev blogs.
And dev blogs too.
Okay. The first code is SAR. So, what kind of things should players suggest for you? And is there a best way for them to frame their ideas? Best kind of format for them to consider?
Don't be nasty. Fix this now is a no.
Don't be nasty, but be honest.
Be honest. Yeah.
Add a picture. That kind of helps sometimes. There's like a picture with it.
Yeah, especially if it's like move this tree. It's like, where are you talking about?
Bear in mind that the Ninja team need to do something quickly. So if you're going to suggest like rework this skill, then I'm afraid the Ninja team's not really going to be picking that up. But concentrate more on like tweaks and fixes and places and areas that need improvement,
or anything that's really going to improve the quality of the game when you're playing it. So if you come across something, it's like, oh, this takes 7 clicks to perform one action. That's really
too much for
too much for what it could be. Yeah, throw that our way, and we can look into fixing that and making it more efficient for you. Anything that sort of size.
Some things not to suggest is we get like frequent suggestions for updates that have just gone out.
Yeah.
And so we're not going to be looking at those. Like, so if another team's just updated something, they've put their project out, we're not going to immediately like look at that and do stuff. Like, if you've got feedback, give the feedback to that team.
Give the feedback to that team so they can look at
they
updating
each team dedicates a bit of time after they release a project to kind of read what the community says about it and stuff and see if they need to make any improvements and such. So they're the ones that will handle it, so it won't be the Ninja team for those.
Okay. So how does the Ninja team work when they've got an idea? How do you turn an idea or a suggestion into the development in-game? So
everything we pick up from places we've mentioned before, we throw it all into a big list, and then on a Monday, as a team, we take a look through them, put them in a priority order, what's going to be biggest impact for people, and pick out the best ideas, basically.
6 or 7, I guess, really is sort of our sort of limit at the
roundabout
that sort
sometimes
of
it's more, sometimes it's less. It depends on how much work is involved in the fixes we've already selected.
But yeah, we'll decide on those, make a commitment to do those, create jobs in our internal system, and then just push them through the usual channels, and then goes out into the release either the next week or the week after.
Okay. Mod Simon and Mod James are now part of the Ninja team. Was there a reason why they're now part of Ninja?
Community focus is a big part of the Ninja team.
Yeah.
And now Mod Kelpie's taken over the Ninja team as well. He's obviously kind of put a bigger focus on the community aspect of it as well.
Yeah.
And getting myself and Mod Simon involved because of our community focus on our background of talking to the players prior. And there's live streams we do with a dev Q&A. They contain a lot of Ninja fix and Ninja suggestion questions and stuff.
So it's a natural pairing.
It's kind of natural pairing, I'd say, to be a part of the team to discuss things about it's not just the Ninja Fix side, but also some of the smaller projects and kind of tweaks thing. It's kind of like good to get together and get a few different ideas there as well.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, before I even knew I was going to be taking over the kind of product owner role of the Ninja team, they stated that they were interested in being part of the Ninja team.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we can work with that. We'll find out who's going to become the new leader of the team, sort of thing. So, and for me, like, these guys are, like, super excited. They've got great game knowledge. They've contributed in a number of our kind of, like, meetings where we discuss, like, the future of the game and such. And so they're a great addition to have the team. And, they've even done more than expected. While James has been getting involved with some fixes. So
I'm trying to
that's
try
been pretty
my hand
cool.
at a few of the simpler ones, which is quite good to be involved with the team as well. But it's good to note as well, I believe the whole team has really good game knowledge, which I think is really nice for the Ninja team.
We did have like the 3 highest players, didn't we? Until someone got overtaken on the high scores this week.
Was that a little dig?
Is that me? No, that was on the Iron Man.
Was it Iron Man?
No, it's Iron Man,
Sorry.
yeah.
But we did have the top 3 Iron Man though, didn't we?
Yes.
But yeah, we do have quite a few max players within the team. No one's particularly low, I don't think. Maybe.
Don't look at me. What about mids? Mid coming up slowly to high.
Yeah, but we do have
mid-1900s.
Yeah.
we do have a wealth of game knowledge within the team and different kind of play styles and stuff as well. So it's not all just like a heavily combat focused team or something like that. You know?
Okay. The second code is 4004. Well, what projects are you working on at the moment then?
Well, at the moment, I'm currently working through quite a few bug fixes that we've got in our backlog. But other than that, I'll be taking a look at clan funnel. So the joining of clans, the creating of clans, and anything else sort of around that sort of area, really. Once I've got something down for what I think is feasible, obviously there'll be a blog post and everything else to get feedback from all the players. And then we'll move on from there to see what they've come up with and how we can intertwine it all together.
Good, yeah.
It's a difficult one. Like, clan code is very horrible to work with. I think it's the best thing.
Clan code's a complicated beast because it has to interact with so many different bits.
Yeah.
And it all levers on top of each other.
So it's very easy coming up with a list of like, we want to do this, but in reality, like, achieving those things.
The investigation process is going to be quite
and some of those things, it's like, yes, we can do them, but we're going to end up spending like months working on it, and it's a case of, do we actually feel like there's value in spending that much time to do this one thing when we could, free up Asherz to do some other projects? Yeah,
it's better, low-hanging fruit almost, isn't it, in that space?
Yeah, we've also got the death penalty rework, which has been in beta for a few weeks now. That's looking close to release.
Mod Hunter's now looking at chat rework as well, isn't he?
That's right, that's in development. Mod Hunter's worked on both of those projects.
So the chat is, that's another early days similar to the clan funnel stuff. So we're just, he's posted his dev blog and stuff, and he's looking at ideas and whatnot. But he's also been working on our first, I say first because Mordana gets upset when I called it first before. But the first of this new team are Spotlights, where we're improving Artisan's workshop. Right. So there's a good number of like improvements going into that, which and with the Spotlights it won't be too far off release as well. So
great.
That'll be in the near future, and then Pi.
Yeah, I'm currently adding 2 more slots to the Grand Exchange, so you're going to be able to have 8 slots if you're a member and 3 slots if you're free to play now.
Ooh.
I'm also like a good ninja. I'm looking at all of these old interfaces currently in the Grand Exchange and slowly going, nope, not good enough, and upgrading them whilst I'm there, because why not?
Because you're in there and looking at it and
it's all quite old.
The tweaks while you're there.
It's kind of part of the Grand Exchange with you, as in slots. I suppose you might as well take a look at the interface while you're there.
Well, this week I've updated the history interface.
Yes, you have,
which
really
I posted on Reddit and changed. But I'd like to get like old school have. I'd like to get the pictures on the search bar. On that search box, because it really helps when you've got like a million like red capes. You're like, which red cape do I want? So it'd be nice to have the pictures there.
We've also got improvements to D&Ds as well. That you finished out.
That's kind of left my mind because it's going out next week, isn't it? But yeah, we've got the D&D improvements project going out soon.
I think we picked, was it 10?
It's around 10. We basically got a list from our game intelligence guys, and we took the bottom 10 and said, right, let's make these much better.
Yeah, all the ones that people aren't playing.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a very large backlog at the moment of projects, which isn't a bad thing because obviously we've always got stuff to work on. So we do have a big backlog, and it seems that we're almost daily adding to it. So my
next question, in fact, was what kind of plans are you looking for the future?
Yeah,
what do you think's further down the line?
Well, yeah, I mean, we talked a bit ago about kind of our aims and such, and we want to continue with the fixes, the spotlights, and the projects. We haven't really looked at any kind of Rune Lab stuff. Obviously, we're still looking for fixes, but we haven't looked at taking on any kind of Rune Labs projects. So that's maybe something in the future. Although we have assigned Rune Labs projects to teams for the rest of the year, so that would be any going into the new year. But you do need a kind of 5-6 month head start on it, so you've got plenty of time to develop what the players want. But yeah, we just got this big backlog of stuff that's come from players, it's come from internal, that we want to work through. I mean, we kind of teased on the live stream that we did yesterday. Obviously, that was Tuesday for whenever this goes out.
Oh, this goes out tomorrow. This goes out tomorrow, so it's okay.
Last Tuesday. 2 days ago, yeah.
So we did tease that Modpire is actually going to be working on some PvP stuff in the very near future.
Awesome.
Which is very exciting.
We've got a lot of things in our backlog from the S hit list.
Yep, S hit list. So that's looking at kind of the top sort of stuff there were shields, defenders, god books.
It's a lot of things that players felt were devalued due to the combat rework, basically.
Yeah.
And we're going around and giving them lots of niches back.
Right, okay.
And giving them a lot more value.
A value-adding project.
Basically,
yeah. So they're kind of high up the list of stuff to do.
Brilliant, okay. So, final question. What ninja fix would each of you most like to make? What's the thing that really bugs you? What small change would you like to make?
The last that I was playing was Artisan's Workshop, but that's currently going into Spotlight, so I'm quite happy.
So your ninja fix is already coming.
It's already going good. Other than that, I don't really know, to be honest. I quite like... I'm more of a behind-the-scenes man, so I'd quite like to rework some of the thieving stuff, but that's not necessarily be player-facing. It'd be more a nice tidy up in the background so that we could easily add more things to thieving.
Right, okay.
But that'd be something that I would want to look at if I got the chance.
I'm not sure. I keep adding things to our list. I can't remember any of them. They're really spur-of-the-moment type things. As I come across them, especially playing Iron Man, I'm coming across things that I played years and years ago, and it's we should really update that or make that better.
When Iron Man went out, both me and Mod Hunter were adding 5-10 things each to the list because we're this is terrible, this is terrible, this is terrible. But it's kind of hard to say I really want to work on this ninja fix, because if I really want to work on a ninja fix whilst I'm playing, magically it will appear on our screen and get fixed. It's like I'm looking at the GE history and I'm this thing's not good enough, so I will literally ninja it in. But
yeah, I mean that's the great thing with the ninja team is that because of our quick turnaround and stuff, as long as it's small size sort of thing, you do get to look at it pretty quickly. So really, the advantage of the team, whereas other development teams have a longer development cycle. So when there are things they'd like to change, they have to wait quite a long time for. You guys, you're already doing the ninja fixes you want to do. Yeah, very much.
Sorry for the boring answer.
You haven't had Mod James' answer yet. Is there anything you'd like to do?
The latest one I added to the list personally was the extended Grand Exchange history. So I think that one's a really cool one. So
that's already.
I think they're all really good quality of life fixes. Some obviously more prominent than others, but that's the latest one I've added, so that's the latest one I'm after.
Right, well, brilliant. Thanks for coming in and chatting to our podcast audience. And bye.
Bye.